With respect to identifying when the right time is, it's really obviously having a good understanding of your business and understanding what strategy, what high level strategies are being applied from a top down, standpoint with respect to how you want to ultimately increase the value of your business. Is it pulling new customers in? Is it retaining the existing customers? Or is there a sense that due to some dynamic in your market, you have opportunity to pull former customers back in? I think the idea of a churn win-back campaign is really relevant to any business. It's just a function of how important that is going to be in terms of increasing of your customer mix at any given time. I think for a few specific examples, I think many businesses will often always have some reactivation, churn win-back campaign in flight, meaning there are always efforts to try and pull people back in as they're churning. But other businesses might, to use the example of a streaming service, you might bunch of new customers, you might release a new TV show and have a bunch of new customers that, you get a bunch of new subscribers coming into your platform as a result of that TV show, or whatever that, media is that you're providing. And then once that's over, a huge amount of attrition associated with those customers because they were really only there for one reason. So that's a situation in which you might have a really specific insight in terms of targeting those users who you pulled in for a specific reason. Maybe there's another program, another feature that you think is really going to help re-engage those customers in a more sustainable way, and you can target them specifically. So that's an example of a really sort of transient use case, but many businesses will thrive having some sort of churn win-back function just operating in a sort of evergreen manner. I think if we're looking at specific KPIs that might increase the value of that, businesses are often looking at what is the percentage of our customer base that's churning over a specific period of time. And that's something that's being monitored over time, and you're sort of monitoring the composition of the life cycle. So what percentage of our customers are in an onboarding bucket? What percentage are in a retention and active customer bucket, and then what percent are in this churned state. And if you start to realize that the composition of those buckets is starting to get it's sort of leaning or tilting towards having too many churned customers, that might be a good indicator that it's time to try and re-engage some of those customers or invest more in pulling those customers back in.